What's up, fam? Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. Today we are taking a look at our final prototype to film. I'm not sure where you're seeing this at in all of the Kansept goodness and Tenable goodness that we've had coming to the channel here as of late. But this is one that was a gift from a dear friend of mine, and as an appreciation for proxying for him at Blade Show. But this is a prototype of the Eagle Strike. So they are not currently offering this color combination. This also does not have the blade steel markings, which is a dead giveaway that it is a prototype. So there are several different variations of this one. There are 2 aluminum and 2 micarta. I believe it's a black and a blue micarta, and then a silver and a green aluminum. This, of course, is the aluminum variation with the diamond pattern on the scales. Blade steel will be Nitro V on these guys, pricing right around $70, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. So blade length, you're looking at 3.73 inches, just over 8 inches, 8.36 overall, and just under 4 ounces at 3.99 ounces. So Kansept does a really great job with their crossbar locks, and Tenable, of course, is an extension of that. A few things on this that I may or may not would like to see changed, but I don't believe are going to. I would typically like to see this actually be jimping up here. It looks like they started to be jimping, so I don't know if the production one will actually have jimping there, or if that was just a placeholder or what, but this would be great if it had some jimping right there on that thumb ramp. That is honestly the only thing I would really change about this knife. You do have an adjustable crossbar lock in here. A really nice blade shape, very subdued styling from James Lowe compared to some of his other designs. But you got the really cool eagle claw looking cutouts here. Just a really well done knife in general. Feels great in the hand. Yeah, we'll talk more about it here in just a moment. But let's go ahead and do our close up here. So again, we have the crosshatch or diamond texture aluminum here, chamfered edges really nicely. So what's great about this is how they did this texturing. I've heard a lot of folks ask or have questions about it going in and out of the pocket, how it would work. So the way this texture works is here going front to back, the way the pocket clip goes in and out. So going this direction, it's almost like shark gills, I guess we'll call it. So you can go this direction and you're fine. There's no, it's not aggressive. It's not doing anything. So going in and out of the pocket, it's going to be fine. It works fine going in and out of the pocket. Going up and down, so you change direction and go this way, and you can even hear it. So going front to back, top to bottom. Front to back, top to bottom. So very aggressive going top to bottom, not aggressive at all going front to back. Really great job on that. Very well thought out. T6 and T8 hardware. Again, crossbar lock. You can see the, let's see if we can see the adjustable. There you go. So you can see the adjustable part in there, and it is on the, looks like it's on the softest setting currently. You can see there you got really nice retention there. It sucks the blade in really nicely. It is perfectly centered, and for a prototype, that's really nice. Plunge grind could be better, could be worse. We still got plenty of room for sharpening though. Typical Tenable branding. And then there is the James Lowe and the name of the knife. And there's those really cool, I don't know if you want to call them claw marks or gills or what, but really cool markings on the blade. Sharpening looks to be great. Now I'm not sure if these are non-CR or if these are actually Nitro V here on the prototypes. I know typically with Kansept, their prototypes are non-CR. But I don't know if this one, being that it's already a budget steel, if they just use the standard Nitro V steel or what. So I guess I need to ask Joyce about that, I guess. But action-wise, this thing is great for crossbar lock. You guys know I'm not the biggest crossbar lock fan, but this does work very well. It is easily done with one hand, or excuse me, with one finger. So you can flick it with your thumb and then use your thumb to pull it down. No problems there. On the stronger settings, it might be a little more difficult to do it with your thumb there, but The way it's set up, I think it's fine. I don't think it needs to be adjusted any. Maybe if anything, put it on the second setting, but definitely not on the hardest. But ergonomics, again, fantastic on this knife. And again, the only thing I would change would be to have a little bit of jimping there. I think that would make it perfect. Finger choil fits well, hand fits well in there. You don't have this massive, disconnect to the blade, so there's no big finger choil or anything there disconnecting you. You can choke up if need be. You've got the room to do it, so you can get really up on there if need be. Pocket clip disappears in the hand. I would, and this is probably just because it's a prototype, this spot right here on the edges is very sharp, so this part right here did not get chamfered. Again, I think that is just because it is a prototype. I will go in there and chamfer that myself, but that you can feel that in the hand. So we'll zoom in so you guys can see that. We've probably seen it, and I just didn't mention it when we were zoomed in earlier. But you can see that there. That is very sharp, and this part right here is definitely will catch. So if that's not chamfered like that on the production ones, it definitely needs to be. But you can see there it's chamfered all the way around the knife. Otherwise, so I think that's just a prototype thing. So we won't pay that too much attention. Just a really great job, James. I'm really proud of this one, and I'm hoping that the sales from this really help you recover everything and get back on your feet. Me and my family, and I know there's a lot of other folks that are definitely praying for you, and it's really nice to see Kansept do what they're doing here and dropping this knife earlier than expected. As I think there were some other companies as well. I do believe Kaiser was doing the same thing, but really, really cool to see that. That brings some faith into the knife community. So let's go ahead and check our hardware on this. So T8, that's a little wobbly. Let's check and see if it's... So it might actually be a T10. Yep. So we have a T10 pivot. And then do we have T8 hardware? Nope. T10 and T6. So T10 pivot. And then T6 everywhere else. And these are done really well. Like really, really well. That's all the hardware I got. So really quite impressed with this knife overall. Great job by Kansept and Tenable on execution, and a really awesome design by James, which he always does a killer job with his design. So really no surprise there. But anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think down below. I really look forward to hearing from you each time we do one of these videos. So if you can comment, please do. It helps the algorithm, and it gives me something to do when I'm bored. So anyway, guys, y'all take care. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to be kind, be humble, and be EDC. Take care.